Who's all here? Anybody in the chat yet? No. Alright. I guess I'll start a world up at least, and we can... Is this one? I'll call you Boyo. Alright, so I think what I'll do is I'll start work on a little bit of a... Boyo. Papyrus the Skeleton, welcome to the stream, pal. And Uganda, welcome back too. Alright. So, alright. Yeah. Was my chat not scrolling? What's going on here? Yeah, you just probably came in at the tail end of my Undertale stream. I had to take a break from it because... Alright, so let's go ahead and open up some questions now that I'm a little more reoriented. Alright, so Kitsune asked me earlier, am I enjoying the back-to-back streams? The honest answer is yes, I do enjoy it. But I have to be careful about what games I stream after a while. Like, Undertale is a fun game, but I can't stream it super feverishly, and I can't... That's the kind of game I can't stream after having a long day, because my brain is not ready to handle such a fight-heavy-induced game. And, like... Let me give an example. I can play Pokemon anytime, anywhere, or like Minecraft anytime, anywhere, or Dragon Ball Z even anytime, anywhere, because of the sole purpose that those games are kind of, well, brain-dead games. You think of an attack, you use it, you're good. With Undertale, you have to be on point and be ready to dodge whenever you get a chance. Yes, I can fight Witherboss if I want, but I'm not going to do it right now. You see, any stuff like that will be done during a survival stream. Like, if I'm just, like, doing a build stream, that's really about it. Like, right now, we're just doing a build stream. So, alright, I guess I'll bring up the topic about the fanfic contest, as that is a question I've had some people ask me. And one thing I am worried about, honestly, with the fanfic contest is, when I opened it, is because people usually use that for the purpose of, honestly, tormenting you. And... Is it weird you're a furry? Oh, no. Trust me, it's not. I know a lot of people who are. It's nothing weird. Like, honestly, Uganda, there's nothing wrong with being one. If it's your thing, it's your thing. Don't let people say if it's weird, that you can't do it or not. I mean, Christ, look at me. If I... Oh, no, yeah, Addison is a furry. Like, 10 out of 10 would be furry again. But with me, I'm, like, furry to an extent. Like, if you guys know Pokemon, Gardevoir and Lopunny are about as far into the furry world as I'm willing to go. Oh no, I know. That was kind of like me with, that's like me with, Undertale. I never even knew what it was until I watched a comic dub about it, and then I saw the game, and then I saw Sans for the first time, like, oh my god, this man is my spirit. This boy is my spirit animal. But, one topic, though, that a lot of people, like, here's a pretty interesting story about yours truly. Like, being furry has never bothered me. Like, people being furry, it's not a big deal. A lot of my friends are. I watch comic dubs a lot. In fact, once I get my crew together, there might be some on my channel, so keep an eye open for those. Some might be what you've seen, but definitely some Undertale comics, some other fun ones here and there, probably some even homebrewed. But, dipping back into a question Kitune asked me earlier. Yes, I am a minor amateur writer. I've dabbled in writing before in the past. I write primarily, like, murder mysteries. I don't really have a lot of fan fiction under my belt. Like, I've contemplated doing readings for my books on my channel, but I am, honest to God, afraid. Partly because they're not done, and they're not good. Like, the book I'm working on right now is the one that's going to take me the longest, called Winter Snowfall. Maybe once I finish a couple of them, like, for example, right now, none of my books are done. Like, literally none of them are done. But maybe once I finish, like, right now I'm working on a book called Winter's, because the thing is quite a few, like, one of them, right now, I have that would be me. I am Kody. Kody Games, Kody. Yeah. Yeah. Don't worry about it. A lot of people get my name mixed up sometimes. Oh, alright, here, hang on. Help and options, settings, audio. Why the hell is my sound up so high? Oh, yeah, so that way I can hear shit. There we go. No big deal. What the Christ? Alright. So, yeah, I am a small writer. Like, I don't have anything big project. But, some of the hardest things I've tried to write about are Undertale and anything very similar to that. Like, the reason primarily is Undertale is very image-driven. Like, you need to be able to see what's going on to understand what's going on in Undertale's universe. If you can't see it, you can't really pinpoint it. Which is why comic dubs are the greatest option for it. Or, Kumela Curves' Glitch Tale. Undertale was a big part of my decision into becoming a YouTuber as well. Even though I did start well before. Yeah, the Rule 34 side of Undertale is kind of interesting. The only thing I find passable about it is the AU... No, I know exactly what you're talking about. I get... Like... I don't quite... Like, with some, I can understand. With others, it, like, honestly baffles me. Which is why they say... Which is why I have a saying, fandoms kill games. Undertale's fandom killed Undertale. Because the fans were way too... Yeah. Like, I chalk fandoms into 3 categories. There are guys like me who like the game for what it is, respect it for what it is, and, you know, when fan stuff is created, that's cool. I'd play it. Like, a lot of the Undertale simulator stuff. Like all the fan games. Those are pretty cool. In fact, being people take dedication and time out of their day to make those, I mean, come on. That's sick. Yeah, I guess. But then you get to the kind of opposite side of it, where you kind of get the those who take the game a little too seriously. Like, they treat it as like a deity among men, and don't get me wrong, the game is amazing. Toby Fox did an outstanding job on it. Like, he flipped everything about RPGs on its head. Considering, you getting XP or LV, leveling up, and made it bad, it just flips the whole game on its head. And I respect him as a creator for it. But too many people take it, like, too far. And, like, use it, like, as a way of life. Like, yes, you shouldn't solve all your problems with violence, sure, but, I mean, some people just won't be persuaded with words. And then we get to the under TAIL side of it all. That's the fandom I don't get, period. Because it doesn't work for the anatomy of more than half of these creatures. Sans and Papyrus are the big particulars. They're freaking skeletons. VR would be way too complicated. Like, I could see it. Like, I could see there being a VR. But the game has an appeal to a game called Earthbound. If any of you have heard of Earthbound. Like, okay, no, here. I have a good example for how the Undertale fandom is kind of garbage. So, now, like I said, I usually don't talk about other YouTubers in my streams for the purpose of well, it's not my place really to say. I didn't set house privileges. Shit. But, why? Okay, quit arguing about VR Undertale in the chat. There's no reason to argue about that, guys. But, like I was saying, a good example of it is, well, like I said, I usually don't like to talk about other YouTubers in my streams. But, do you guys know who the channel The Game Theorists? Matt, Pat, and all that. You guys know them? I mean, I'd be surprised if you didn't. Matt, Pat! Yeah. Okay, so we do... Yeah, boyo. Alright, so... we have The Game Theorists. Now, a lot of people don't like them because they... I don't know. Because I guess they kind of differed from science into lore. But that's just the thing about their name. They're called The Game Theorists, not The Game Freaking Scientists. Film theory as well, yeah. So, yeah, theory. Keyword and all that is theory. So, and a lot of people get mad because they don't do scientific stuff much anymore. Well, they're theorists. But, anyway. So, if you guys know them, then you should know when they did an Undertale episode a while back titled Sans is Ness from Earthbound. That episode got more hate than anything I've seen Matt Pat upload for the sole purpose of it took Sans and made it look like Ness. I do not agree with any of what the commenters said. Yes, Sans might not be Ness, sure. But the fact being that they had to go out of their way to insult Matt because of his thoughts in his theory about it, because here's a little detail about some of Toby Fox's games you might not know about, because I've done some digging on this, alongside finding out some of this as well. Is one of Toby Fox's games was an Earthbound ROM hack about Dr. Andonuts. It was a Halloween special about Dr. Andonuts flipping his shit. But here's the interesting part about that fan game. It was Toby Fox's game, I think, before Undertale. And to those who have played Earthbound and know about what the world that it's settled in, you would notice that there, especially in the ending credits, there are quite a few similarities to the world of Earthbound and to the world of Undertale. Sure, Sans might not be Ness, but that doesn't mean that they don't take place maybe in the same reality. But it's more or less the point I'm trying to make is Undertale is a game where anything could be anything. Like, just look at all the different AUs, for example, like Underswap, Underfell. Honestly, Toby Fox probably made a character based off of Ness. Sans might not be Ness, but mayhaps. But, you know, the world won't know. But it's also no one else's place to think that Matt Pat was in the wrong because he had an idea of what it could or could not have been. Because Matt is entitled to his own opinions. Like, which is why I'm a super big fan, and I'm going to say it, and I'm probably going to get a lot of hate for it, for his FNAF lores. Five Nights at Freddy's was an interesting game series, and I am kind of sad to see it go, at least for now. But Matt brought up a lot of points, and the big man up above, Scott Cawthon himself, said that Matt pretty much hit all nails on the head. And when the game dev contacts you and tells you what you've done is pretty much right, you gotta be impressed. Matt's hit bullseyes in the past. Game developers have proved it. Just look at Scott Cawthon, for example. So who's to say Sans isn't Ness? Who's to say Sans isn't friggin' Pooh? None of you probably know who Pooh is. Because you probably all know of Ness through Smash Bros. If you played Undertale, I'd be... Undertale. If you played Earthbound, I'd be pretty impressed. Like, I mean, that game's old and really out there. But, I'm digressing. So, going back to the Undertale fandom and its own merits. Go Winnie the Pooh. Winnie the Pooh. But, anyway. Point aside. Anyway, going back to the Undertale fandom thing. I totally get where the fans come from. It's a game they like, and they want to, like, on my top 5 list of my favorite games of all time, Undertale is right up there with Xenoverse 2, my all-time favorite game. Video game. All-time games, period, if I wanted to go with that, are, would go Yu-Gi-Oh!, Undertale, Xenoverse 2, Uno, Cards Against Humanity, and Monopoly. Oh, Mario Party, excuse me. But, top 5 favorite video games number 1 is honestly, either they're busy or they just don't want to be here. I wouldn't be surprised. No, they're probably busy. Like, My phone's not near me right now. Never mind, it's right there. Phew! Oh god, excuse me. Oh shit. Have I been muffled that entire time? I should do a cash stream? A cash stream? What is that? Hey, you. Uh-oh. Well. Alright. Uganda, I'm gonna say this here and now. Oh! Cards Against Humanity, cat. Oh, C-A-C-A-H. Right. I'll get to that in just a second, Kitsune, but real fast, I'm gonna address something. Uganda, where you are right now is a very safe place. I may not say we can talk about it in chat because it's a very sensitive topic to people. But where you are right now is a community. You are in a safe place where people are willing to help you and talk to you, and if you have problems, I'm sure the chat can definitely help you out with everything. Where you are right now is a safe place. The KG community, as I like to call it. 103 subs strong. And honestly, like, I wouldn't mind doing this for a living. A lot of people think being a YouTuber... Donnie Bob's Raid? Well, Zayon Real, welcome to the stream. Yeah, I don't know who that is either. But, anyway, like I was saying, you're in a place where you don't have to worry about... I think they're just a bunch of, I think if someone's stream just let out and now they're just looking for other streams to check out. I don't mind. Away. Hey, easy. There are no crappy YouTubers out there. Unless we're talking, Fred. Who kind of fell off the face of the earth. Well, let them. I don't let people bother me. If they want to prank me on my stream, go ahead. They're not going to get a real big reaction out of me. But, here, don't be afraid to talk about, like, personal issues or something like you just need to get off your chest. I do have a Twitter, but I very rarely touch it. For the sole purpose of, as long as I don't, the notifications stop. Well, 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 Donnie Bobs himself, welcome to the stream. Please forgive some of my, subs. So, trust me, I've had a lot of people try to mess with me in the past before. So, it's no surprise that, you know, something like this would occur one of these days. Honestly, people don't know it, but raids like this do kind of help the traffic flow because that boosts and increases the view ratio and like increasers. So, if they want to do it, by all means, let them. In the end, they're all just helping me. It'll stop inevitably. Just let it pass. Because if it is just a prank, in a way, and they have nothing better to do than to go onto a 130 sub channel and just annoy their subs. Where is it? Okay. So, Donnie Bob's, is it? First of all, I want to say thank you for coming to the stream. It means a lot. But, and if you are here, I would appreciate you not talk down to some of my subs. And to some of my subscribers, Kitsune, you should be a little more respectful. Lava? Oh, lava. Interesting. But, did I say that calm down. But I also don't appreciate the first words coming out of someone who just jumped onto my stream. But I also don't appreciate people jumping into my stream and talking rude about my subscribers. And then immediately retracting their messages to hide themselves from me. I might not be as popular as you, but I also have a very low tolerance for people who just want to come onto my streams and cause chaos. So don't come into some small-time stream and start throwing your weight around. And first of all, yes, a big-time YouTuber might have shown up on our stream, so I can understand if Uganda probably wants to talk with him a little bit. But like I just said, I won't tolerate chaos in my streams. You guys are all free and welcome to stick around. But just respect where you are, is all I have to say. Fuck off, chicken. Chop. No problem, Kitsune. Have a good night. Talk to you tomorrow. I'll probably be streaming again tomorrow, so have a good night. And Uganda, probably because they just didn't want to deal with some of the stuff going on in the chat right now. It's not a big deal. Neither did I. I sure didn't expect him to show up. I mean, it's pretty cool he did, don't get me wrong, but... Wait. Zayon? What was he doing? What was he doing, Kitsune? Read the chat back. I cannot see. What happened? A lot of whatever Donnie messaged in the... Whatever Don messaged in the chat, he retracted to hide it, to cover up his tracks. And yeah, all I saw him say was LOLXD and then ask where I went when I went quiet for a minute. Well, what'd he say? Clicking sounds. Frosty Knight, welcome to the stream. Yes, if something is going on in my stream, Kitsune, and is causing you discomfort, I would like you to let me know. What was he saying? Do you know the way? Yes, I believe we all do know the way. I don't care. Yeah, trust me, I'm not a saint in this stream. But I do want Kitsune to tell me what happened and what this guy was saying. But your YouTube name is literally... Okay. Hang on. Alright. You need to calm down and don't badmouth that kind of stuff in my streams. You do not make the rules for what I say flies in my stream. If you don't like it, that's one thing, but you don't have to comment about it. If it becomes too much, I see. Oh my god. Okay. Knuckles, I'm going to say this once, and only once more. You don't badmouth people in the chat. If they annoy you, block them without saying. Or report it to me, and I'll deal with it. I'm not saying you're trouble, but I also need you to understand when you badmouth the chat, it affects the entire channel because a YouTuber's subs, in a way, reflects on what kind of content he creates. If the chat's... It's all good, guys. It's bound to happen sooner or later. Shit happens, and there's nothing anybody can really do to stop it. But this is a good example, and why I'm going to say what I'm going to say. People will get to you. I was bullied from preschool to when I left middle school for high school. My preschool teacher wanted to lock me in a room by myself. I have seen every form of bullying known to man. These guys just wanted to show up and cause trouble for a small-time YouTuber. If that's it, don't let them. In a sense, all the views that they just shot out at me and all the likes, they, in the end, just helped me. In the end, they just bolster my subscription. They just bolster my viewability. So, in the end, all they did is help me. But but I also can't say there wasn't some fault in our end about some of the comments being made. For example, I didn't notice any of the stuff that what was his name was saying to you, Kitsune. If I had known, I would have blocked him on the spot. I do not tolerate any form of bullying in my streams, period. If I had seen him, he would have been kicked from the stream almost instantaneously. What's in your eye? Look. Long and short of it is this. My streams are a place of community. A place where people can go to talk, to make friends, and to... and all that other stuff. Some people just see me, though, as a means to an end. Small-time YouTuber, fresh meat, good prank. Or small-time YouTuber, fresh meat, good... Wait, pop into a rookie stream, maybe I'll get more boister. All in all, it's bound to happen one way or another. But here's the thing. If you give them a reaction, if you show them even the slightest bit of annoyance, they'll just keep coming back for seconds. They'll just keep coming back over and over again until they finally just get tired of you and throw you away. So, I just don't let it bother me. I know how it is to have issues with, like, how your physical appearance is. Trust me. I am 310 pounds. I am 200 pounds overweight. This has plagued me my entire life. I am afraid to talk to girls for that purpose. I am afraid to ask girls out for that purpose. But, at the same time, I respect who I am. I am the only me I've got. And a good YouTuber should know that just jumping onto some random rookie's channel and causing mayhem isn't the way to get views. I always cut my hair. But honestly, if guys like him want to jump onto my stream and cause mayhem, he doesn't realize the exact rebound that'll give me. For example, with YouTube's algorithms nowadays, it all relies... Oh shit, hey Rye, welcome to the stream. I didn't even notice you were here. I plan to stream for a bit, but I'm just kind of doing a solo stream, just doing some Q&A. Having some chat, having some fun. I had a bit of a... Yep, a mod showed up. That's good. We kind of need one here currently. See, in situations like that, like with what just happened, Uganda and Kitsune, that's the reason I don't mod people on the fly without thinking. Because out of anger, YouTube probably would have started kicking everybody who jumped onto the stream with that hashtag left and right. That would have shown a bad example onto my channel because... Well... Uganda, don't worry about it. I told you. I'm not timing you out. I'm not doing anything like that. There's no reason to. You haven't really done anything wrong. I'm just explaining something to you guys. So, don't take anything I'm saying as rude or as a shot at you. But I know how it is to have people just randomly jump onto something and start bashing what you do. It's not fun. The fact being, he wanted to jump on my channel and just cause trouble. Well, in a sense, look at what it did. I currently have 11 likes on my video and probably more views on this stream than I know what to do, though. Yes, we can. So... guys like him, his sole purpose of getting views is using gimmicks. Oh, look at me, I'm a jokester YouTuber, blah de blah de blah. Oh, look at me, I jump from stream to stream causing trouble, blah 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 blah. Yeah, it's all well and good, but me, I look at YouTubing in a different light. Maybe. It might not be a bad place to look, but... like, for example, if I wanted to do a raid, I would do it onto Addison's streams, but I would only do it with the purest of intent. They were clearly here to cause trouble. His viewers are immature because, and I know this because of his content. Oh, a YouTuber by the name of Donnie Bobs jumped onto my stream a few minutes ago and started causing trouble. They all left pretty quick, but immaturity is as immaturity does. The point I'm trying to get across here is a YouTuber's content reflects on himself as a person. My content, while usually stuff like Minecraft, Pokemon, Undertale, usually considered to be nerdy stuff, I delve into topics that people would see as adult. Like, for example, how I talk about YouTubers and they're like, okay, they're on himself as a person. If you do content like his, it shows you're childish, you're arrogant, you think you can get away with anything when realistically you can't. Content, and I'm not praising myself either because, you know, I have my own fair share of immature content. But my content is to provide comedic fun, but not poking and jabbing at other people based on their standing on YouTube. Like, sure, I'll poke fun at Addison for, me having more subs than him, but I never mean it seriously because I know he's been pretty AFK on his channel for a while now. And that's not his fault. So, sure, let a big-time YouTuber jump onto a small-time YouTuber's channel and cause mayhem. So what? In the end, YouTube's algorithms just make my stream look better in comparison. There are people like that in the world, Rye. There's nothing anybody can do to stop it. And I noticed that we have 5 people watching the stream. And who knows, maybe the informed Donnie Bobs is here and he's listening to everything I have to say. Well, allow me to make what I said perfectly clear. Like I said, I tolerated Donnie when he came onto the stream. Well, for me, I am currently single. I am straight. I am a polygamist. I also deal with a lot of shit in my life that makes me have to fight depression of my own merits. While usually not going as far as suicide in some cases, not poking fun at people who do. I honestly feel sorry for them and want to do everything in my power to help them, which is why the community is always here for you if you need him. But like, I have my own inner demons I have to fight and I have to combat. But the world as a whole evolves and changes with the wind, in a sense. There are rises in humanity, there are falls in humanity. People like Don don't see me or anybody else that's not on his sub count as relevant because they don't bring in the money. They see us as tools, as a means to an end. We're his content fodder. We provide his viewers with content for reactions. Because I'm willing to guarantee that they are probably streaming or something, or recording their raid right then and there to jump onto the stream and cause trouble and expect me to start overreacting. Yo shit. No, don't do this. Don't do this. Huh. Weird. Wait, don't beg for subs? What are you talking about? Why is my stream buffering? What is happening? Is it buffering for you guys? I really hope it's not. Oh, there we go. That was weird. Where was I? I had to try to fix what was going on here. God dang it! YouTuber by the name of Donnie Bobs jumped onto my stream and started causing some trouble. They all left pretty few minutes ago, and I've just been kind of trying to smooth the ruffled feathers that little raid caused. So, anyway, like I said, if he wants to just jump onto my stream, cause trouble, let him. I really don't care. In the end, the algorithms will allow me to come out on top from it. But let's change the subject from something a little more depressing to something a little more upbeat. So, what do you say we jump back into the Q&A, shall we? 100 sub Q&A, so whatever questions you guys may have for me, even if that's the guys in the stream who also know who I am, feel free to fire away. What do I want to do here? Sugar box. Huh. Whew. That's a pretty interesting one right there. Neither. Yeah, let's avoid questions like that one. That kind of stuff can get me flagged fast as hell. The Jade Creeper. Awesome girl, welcome to the stream. Awesome girl, welcome to the stream. Right now we're all just kind of chatting while I'm trying to figure out what I want to do for this. Oh, I know. Where is it? I need this. Splish splash, I was taking a bath. Da, 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 da. Alright, good night, Kitsune. I understand. And just calm down about it. Don't worry about it. I should be able to handle things from here. With the raid stopping, it should all start to calm down inevitably. Pink Teddy YT, welcome to the stream. How are you doing tonight? Alright, how about I throw some questions out for the chat instead? Oh, alright. I guess you can't stay. I'm currently just doing a solo session, building up something for a public server. So, within the next few days, people can start joining, but for now I gotta focus on getting it built. And, Knuckles, I'm gonna say this real fast. You're not in trouble. You're not. Nobody's angry at you. You've done nothing wrong. Just some topics are best left untouched by those who can't handle it. With topics like that, I can't quite handle it because I have no rhyme or reason to talk about any of that. Soren Taylor, welcome to the stream. I said your name right. I said your name right? Soren Taylor? I hope so. If so, it's a really cool name. Props to you, my gentleman. Alright, sweet. Pronounced that right the first time. That's pretty rare for me. Alright, hey. Back off. Holy crap, I cannot see down here. Where is it? Ocean of Swiftness. Just current stream. I don't think I can ban you physically from the channel. That's the one. Oh, man, that is so much better. Oh, that's staying in my inventory. Alright, DM. It's all good. How long do I have it for? What's the more powerful one? I know there's one that's stronger than this. Yeah, it's the one. No. Yeah, alright, you know what? Let's do that. Let's ask the chat some questions. So, Alright, I think I got one for you guys. So, if you guys wanted to see some content from my channel, what would you guys want to see? Like, let me hear from you guys. What would you want to see come from my channel? Call of Duty? Maybe. That one's kind of tricky. With friends, most likely. But on public servers, I tend to steer clear of that. Rye bad. Rylan no. Ignore him. Rye, you better be careful or I'll ban you from the stream. Pretty sure I'd get flagged for that either way, but, and nobody wants to see that shit. Like, there's nothing wrong with Call of Duty. I do enjoy it. Zombies is like, the stories for those games are... How about some... How about some fuck... Mobile games? Maybe. I had a couple in mind for some fun ones down the road, but I gotta figure out how I'm gonna do it. And, I do have plans to do Mother 3. I need to figure out how I'm gonna get Earthbound 0 and the original Earthbound up and running. Soren, sorry, right now this isn't public yet. I'm currently working on getting it built, but once it is built, people will be able to start joining the stream, joining this world. But until I get it done, it's currently just a closed-off world. I don't have either. I have PlayStation. Pixel Gun 3D. I'll have to check it out. Like, I had plans to do some other mobile games, like... It's no big deal. Don't worry about it. I did not do what I wanted to do. Pop, pop. Like, I had plans to do mobile games. Like, I think it might be fun, and as much as the trend kind of died, I might do some Pokemon Go videos, because I do like Pokemon Go. And there's also Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links is something I've been thinking about doing. I think Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links would be fun. Soren, it's all good, man. Don't worry about it. Up, up. So, yeah, Call of Duty has been something me and Addison tackled in the past. We did a stream on it a while back, but we ended up getting flagged. Got a copyright hit for it. For the life of me, I still don't know why. Um, so Call of Duty's been kind of something I've been steering clear for streams. Knuckles, how did that have to come into anything we were talking about? You know what? Alright. I think I made some good progress, at least evening out the land for the night. Well, trust me, the stream will be here to help you. Well, not for the rest of the night. My brain is fried. I am exhausted. I'm afraid I don't. Just remember, it's always darkest before the dawn, Knuckles. Now, I'm probably going to cut the stream for the night because I need to get some sleep. Or at least relax for a minute. So, anyway, guys, we'll probably stream again tomorrow. Hopefully it doesn't get as heavy as this one did. Anyway, Uganda, I promise it'll all get better over time. You just gotta let the system work. Anyway, I'm sorry about how heavy the stream got near the end. I hope you all have a good night. I'll talk to you all tomorrow.